Hey there guys, this is my hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Black. So I'm under a highway or a freeway with trucks and only trucks in the middle of a desert. But this is Route 4 and in the previous video I fought Bianca and Sharon and I got... Oh my god, what is it with you people and not letting me pass? They're like a piece of cake for me, so construction projects make you fat. That's good to know. Sack. Hey, Bunny leveled up to level 25. That's nice. Ooh, that piece of cake was hard to swallow. You know what else is hard to swallow? Rocks. What were you thinking of? Cleanse your dirty minds. Cleanse it, everybody. But yeah. So Professor Juniper gave us 10 Ultra Balls in the last video, which was like about a week ago. Sorry I haven't had a lot of videos recently because I've been busy and I've been traveling too, so I haven't had a lot of opportunity to record, but we get Dig, which is awesome because it's stronger in this game. I mean, Jam Jar's already learned it, but if you have for example a Sandile, it'd be good for Sandile to know, you know? As I got, oh, Boney can use it too. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, in my Black 2 playthrough, I had a Lucario and a Sandile and a Growlithe. All of them were taught Dig because why not? Anyway, so we got 10 Ultra Balls, ruins buried in the desert. It's like a grand adventure and it's a story. Cool. So we got 10 Ultra Balls and I'm going to go on this detour to the desert resort. Why? I'm going to see the ruins, but I'm afraid I might get lost in the desert. It's really big and sometimes you run into Pokemon. Will I be in trouble if I'm that strong? No? I hear you can find a newly discovered entrance to the ruins if you go to the gate and just head straight. Yeah, you're trying to rhyme, but you're not because you're not a rapper, so shut up. Anyway, so I'm going here because I want to catch a Pokemon. Because the next member of my team is here. I'm a school kid, so I know this. Just like in caves, you can run in. Okay, just shut up. He's talking about how... So some of the sand around here is reddish. That's where you can find Pokemon. But first, let's talk to this doctor. Doctor. Wait, you're a trainer first and not a doctor second? Then you're a liar. You're a liar. You're not a doctor. You're a killer. You don't deserve to call yourself a doctor. You're supposed to be called a trainer, Jerry. Anyway, so he's using a Solosis, which is interesting. It's a second Pokemon, it's got a really good special attack, it's slow, and it's only available in Pokemon White, which is kind of a shame because I kind of like Solosis better than the exclusive we get in this game, which you'll see later on. Whenever I meet a trainer, I can't help having a battle. Whenever I meet a trainer, I can't help but have murderous intentions. Sorry. Saliva and all. Do you have medicines? What kind of grammar is that? Do you have medicines? I mean, I'm sure do you have medicine would suffice, but do you have medicines? Anyways, I'm gonna find my next member of my team. By the way, notice how as I run, my feet kind of move in rhythm with the song. Like da 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 da. Like you notice how my footsteps kind of go in rhythm with the song when it goes like da da da. So it's kind of interesting how you kind of run in rhythm with the song, and obviously Sandile is not my next member on my team. But it is here, the next Pokemon, so I'm excited to find out what it is. Okay, what is this Pokemon? Oh, yes, this is it. Okay, meet Dwebble. You've seen it before, but this is a rock and bug Pokemon. It's kind of interesting because it's more defensive than offensive, but I want to catch this Pokemon because... Okay, you know what? Psych. I'm not gonna catch Dwebble. What, do you think I'm crazy? Of course I'm not gonna catch Dwebble. Duh! Oh, here's another Pokemon that's interesting. Darumaka. Fire Pokemon. It's like a monkey. Yet another fire monkey. Yeah, I know. Jeez. Get creative, people. It's kind of interesting because it has the ability Hustle, which increases its already high attack, but lowers its accuracy. But when it evolves, it gets better abilities. One of it is kind of interesting, but we won't get to see until later on. It's interesting, but I already have Toru, so I already have a fire Pokemon, so it doesn't have a place in my team. Okay, so here's an interesting Pokemon, Maractus. It's a grass Pokemon, it's a cactus, just like Cacnea and Cacturn. You know how I feel about grass Pokemon. They suck! Okay, so here's the Pokemon that's more interesting. Now, if you know all the Pokemon that are in Desert Resort, you realize that this is, by process of elimination, the last possible Pokemon I can catch. And, in fact, Sigilyph is going to be the next member on my team. It's a psychic and oh my god, thank god your whirlwind failed for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, Sigilyph is an interesting psychic and flying Pokemon. It's more of a special attacker, which I need, and look at Jam just being mind blown with Psywave. But yes, let's hope these Ultra Balls are gonna be put to good use. Now notice how Sigilyph wasn't hurt by the sandstorm. That's a good sign, because it means it has a good ability. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alright, Sigilyph is mine! You're mine! So Sigilyph is commonly used by people and by LPers, like Lucajin, but I want to use it. Now notice how it looks like it's from an ancient civilization, or it looks like it's a tribal floating head. Now what does that remind you of? Now remember how I'm naming my Pokemon after characters from video games I've Let's Played before. So Boney, Mother 3, Jamdras, Banjo-Tooie, and now Aku Aku from the Crash Bandicoot series. So let's see how it is. Look, a good nature, except none of its stats are increased or decreased again. But it has a good ability too, Magic Guard. And it has pretty good stats, especially special attack and defenses. And it has some interesting moves like Psywave, Random, and I'm trying to get rid of it, Toe Winch, which increases the speed of all of my party's and then there's Whirlwind, which blows Pokemon away, and Psybeam, which is a strong and stable special attack, which I plan to use a lot. But yeah, Aku Aku is a very solid Pokemon. It has good defenses, and it can increase its defenses even more later on with moves it learns later on. It has a pretty interesting moveset, although I only plan to use only some of its moves. And you notice how Toru, Boney, and Jamdras are all physical attackers, so it's about time for me to have a special attacker. So I'm going to show off Aku Aku in battle, shall I? Let's see who my first victim will be. Okay, a Dwebble. Sure, not the best Pokemon to fight up against, but why not? So it has Magic Guard, which protects it from indirect attacks, like Sandstorm, for example. And I'm not too sure about the main mechanics. Why do you have Feint Attack, Dwebble? You're a bug and rock Pokemon. And why aren't you using rock moves? You're a mystery, Dwebble. Oh, and you use Sand Attack. Great. Just great. Just breathe. I don't know. But I hit. So that was a pretty solid performance, Aku Aku. Good job. I'm going to have fun with this Pokemon. So I'm going to train Aku Aku up. And then I did. It's now level 24, as you can see on the top right and in here. Now, it learned some interesting moves. 2 interesting moves along the way, actually. It learned Light Screen, which pretty much decreases special attacks that we receive for 5 turns for our entire party, so that's nice. And then there's Air Cutter, which is a flying move, but it's special and it's pretty good. It can land some critical hits, so I like it. I like Sigilyph, and I'm gonna put it to good use. Now I'm gonna battle some trainers here, and yes, you can say that most of these trainers are optional, but you know what? I want to fight them because they're there and they're good experience. So I'm gonna crush Backpacker Anna to death. And why does she have a Cottony in this area in the first place? Huh? In the desert of all places. It's gonna die. Well, I mean, I'm gonna kill it anyway, but yeah. I mean, I guess for some Pokemon Black LPers, they tend to just go straight ahead and skip parts like these. Like, I know that Purple Rodri, he's doing a Pokemon Black Let's Play. I'm sure that by part 14 he already reached the 6th gym, but that's not my style. I mean, skipping everything is not my style. I like to show things off, and honestly, when it comes to Purple Rodri, I don't watch him. Why? Honestly, in the Runaway Guys Smash Brothers tournament, I kind of find it to be a bit annoying. Oh, here's Kian. Oh, Crystal Ball, save a song, tell me life is beautiful. I don't know the lyrics, somewhere only we know, and a bunch of other songs by Kian. So, Darumaka, you have a high attack, and all you use is Uproar, which uses your low special attack. Brilliant. But yeah, Purple Rodri, I don't watch him. I don't like. I kind of found it to be a bit obnoxious. Back in the Smash Brothers tournament, I don't like. I'm getting a bit picky when I'm getting a bit picky when it comes to the Let's Players I watch. Like, there's one LPer that I used to watch, but I've actually unsubscribed from him recently because I kind of feel that this Let's Player has sold out. So I don't really watch or enjoy this LPer's videos anymore. But it's... why am I talking about such dark stuff? Let's fight Fisherman Hubert because he likes fishing and he likes me. Okay. So he has some basculins because all fishermen have to use basculins because basculin is a mandatory fish Pokemon and it knows Aqua Jet, which is like the water version of Quick Attack. Oh right, you confused it. Nice job, Aku, or should I say, Woodburger! It's kind of interesting because at this moment, Super Genius is doing a Crash Bandicoot Let's Play, and I have to say, after watching that, I am glad. Okay, so first of all, you guys know that I'm not planning to do a blind Let's Play of the first Crash Bandicoot game. I don't plan to. Especially after watching his videos, I'm glad I'm not doing a blind Let's Play of the game, because I think, considering how bare the gameplay is and how frustrating it can be, I'm glad I'm not being torn apart by the game, Lisa. But yeah, it's an interesting LP to watch. So. The one who was caught was me! Oh no! Feral Pokemon was a nice fight. Wait, I'm not a Pokemon? You monster, how dare you call me a Pokemon? I am a human! Just because I'm not a fisherman doesn't mean I'm not a human! Sneak up! Call him! Anyway, so what's up with you? Your next catch will be called Victory. What do you freaking do? Alright, so what do you have, Andrew? You have 4 Pokemon and... oh, don't tell me you have 4 Basculins. This is gonna be boring. Cut! Alright, and so he did have 4 Basculins, so I cut. Now, this part has a lot of optional battles, which, honestly, I think it'd be better if I just speed this up, and, I mean, you may complain, wow, this is like your 3rd speed up in this entire Let's Play, within, like, 4 videos, and I do plan to have more speed up sequences, but, I mean, honestly, I'm providing post-commentary for the entire Let's Play anyway, and I provide post-commentary for Speed Up Sec. Sandstorm! Sandstorm! She's just... April's just weird. Sandstorm! Sandstorm! What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I mean, I post-commentate over Speed Up sequences anyway, so it's the same thing. Just... not as boring watching a bunch of battles over and over again, and you get to hear some good you get to hear some good music, like this battle theme from Golden Sun, which I've never played, but thanks to Super Genius, everybody. Like, ever since he started his 2nd Golden Sun Let's Play, I decided to watch his first Let's Play, and oh my god, Jam, just what did you miss? Rock and Roller, if only if it didn't have Sturdy, then maybe I would have used Stick and just killed your ass. But no, you have to have Sturdy so you can be insured 1 turn. It's so annoying. But yeah, I think I've been watching Super Genius's first Golden Sun Let's Play to catch up so I can understand what's going on in his 2nd. I have to say, I'm about 75% through his Golden Sun LP, and from what I've seen, it's hard to understand the gameplay mechanics of Golden Sun, but I guess it looks like a good Game Boy Advance game. Considering how I think the best Game Boy Advance game is Mother 3 and maybe some Pokemon games, but honestly, the Game Boy Advance has a bunch of wasted potential. I mean, it didn't help that a lot of its games were just remakes after remakes after remakes after remakes after remakes. Like, the first few Game Boy Advance games were remakes, like Mario Advance, that's a remake of Super Mario Bros. 2. Mario Advance 2, that's a remake of Super Mario World. Mario Advance 3, Super Mario Brothers... no, it's actually Yoshi's Island, which they called Super Mario Brothers, Advance 3 because it's like World 2, but whatever. Enough about ranting. So, yeah, I should be almost done with the Route 4 stuff. In the next video, I'm actually going to go visit the desert resort more in depth. But until then, see you guys, bye!